guys, what is up? It is Laura, and I am back today with another weekly plan with me. This week, I am planning June the 9th through the 15th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using my CrossPress 2025 inserts. And this week, I did actually change up my kit from my planner kit and foil lineup if you saw that video for the month of June. So I ended up nixing the pickleball idea because we ended up not doing a pickleball themed Father's Day. I never know, but we ended up doing a very Thai inspired Father's Day, which I'll get to on the day by day or later. But I actually ended up getting Friday the 13th flash tattoos on Friday this week, the 13th. And I haven't gotten a tattoo in 3 years. I've been hoarding this kit. I love tattoos, but they're not like the priority of things I want to spend money on. And I have a lot of things I want to spend money on. And so sometimes they recently have just not been making the cut, especially because the pieces I've been wanting to add are like bigger pieces. Like I have a big peony on my shoulder that I want to add to. So I have to save up for it. But I've always wanted to do a flash tattoo kind of thing. And the tattoo artist, the one of few tattoo artists I follow, the one and only one I think in my area that I like stay up to date with. He's who did my peony, and he's very local to us. He posted he was doing Friday the 13th at his studio with some other artists. So we ended up not seeing him. We saw someone else, but he was amazing. The guy we saw ended up being the owner of the new studio. But yeah, it was just very serendipitous because we found this guy going to the city when we used to live in the city of Northern Virginia, and now we live in the suburbs, and he kind of moved out to the suburbs as well. So he moved studios, we moved houses, and it just works perfectly. It's not that far. It's still in the same area, but it's like 20 minutes and it's closer to us now. So love that. I don't know if any of that made sense. I feel like I'm just yapping, but I basically thought the like girlies in this kit and also the underlay boxes I ended up going with just reminded me of very flash tattoo style. I would have loved to do solid underlays on this kit, like a fun purple solid underlay. I think would have looked so pretty, but I had no idea I was using this. I've been hoarding this foil and this kit forever, but I never got like more foil to add to it ever since I've been using solid underlays and going even more maximalist if that is possible. But I think it will look good not doing too much foil too. And I think that look is still very much a vibe. So I'm going to go for that. And yeah, I basically just am doing black foil / no foil, whatever you want to call it. It is technically black foil, so it is shiny, but it's just a no foil kind of look, which I like. But yeah, I really love how this turned out. I used a bunch of stuff from an old shop. I don't believe they're still open, Kristan's Planner. But I did get this way back in the day. I've been hoarding it for a while, and then I did use some of Planahana's tattoo floral overlays too to put on top. So yeah, I kind of did a combination, but I think it looks really, really cute. And I just figured because I'm probably not getting a tattoo for a while, funds are tight. The economy sucks and my house is expensive and life is expensive, and I feel like everything gets more expensive except our salaries don't increase really. So, yeah, things are tight. So I'm probably not spending a lot of money on tattoos right now. So I figured I would do this, especially because it was like Friday the 13th, and that was a bucket list item for me, was to do a Friday the 13th flash tattoo. So I had a lot of fun with it. Jake got one too, I should add. He got a spaceship abducting, or a cow abducting a spaceship through like the udders or the hole. I don't know. It's cute. It's a flash tat. And then I got 3 tattoos for $31, and I got to choose the 3. So I got the heart, the twinkle, and the cherries. And yeah, like I said, I got to choose them. So I like chose the placement and everything. And it was just really fun. Would 100% do again. It's a great thing for like a first time tattooer, or if your funds are tight to just add, because I feel like now I want to like focus on filling up my right arm. I have tattoos on my left arm, but I was like wanting to add to my right arm. And yeah, I also like that this new tattoo you'll be able to see in my Plan With Me's, which is a fun little bonus. But that was my fun little week. We did celebrate Father's Day as well. And we saw my father-in-law and we went to a Thai festival near us in Virginia. And then we saw my dad and hung out with my fam in Virginia, which was fun, and got some really good Thai food, which I ended up getting tonight again in real time. And it's just superior. So yeah, love that. But yeah, that is pretty much that. Also, we fought fascism on Saturday. I don't think I marked it, but we did go to a like march or walk like on our bridge. I don't know if I marked it. I think I might have forgotten. But yeah, it was quick cuz the weather got really bad. But you know who had his little birthday parade that no one showed up at in DC, which is right where I was in, and people were going into the city. So basically everyone in the DMV was standing on bridges. So it wasn't like big things. I think some other cities had bigger things, but all of DC was closed. All of the streets were closed. So you couldn't really get in unless you were going to that parade. But everyone stood on bridges of the overpasses of the highways. And we had one we can actually walk to from our house. And they put up signs. So I think it said like no king, and stuff like that, no fascism, stuff like that. But there were signs going into the city so that the people driving in could see what we were saying. And it was just great. And it was really nice to be a part of. It was great that we could walk to that from our house, like the overpass. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get into this day by day because I feel like I've just been yapping for forever. Okay, so on Monday I did work and I was at my parents' house this day because Jake did go to New York City and I had a family dinner in Maryland the night before. And so I ended up just spending time there. I didn't feel good the night before. So I ended up just staying the night there, and yeah, so I worked and then I went to our favorite ice cream place with my mom called Carmen's, but we got ice cream, and then my mom and I booked our trip that we're going to take to Hawaii. She had promised me this trip when I passed my boards exam. Because that's how Asian parents work. You have to achieve a big goal in order to do something fun. So I passed my boards exam during COVID. And so it never happened because we weren't going to Hawaii during COVID. So she really wants to take me now before I hopefully have a baby. So we're going and it's gonna be a fun time. I hung out with my parents this night and then I finished my book. What's it called? Summer in the City. It's on my bookshelf, which is right in front of me, which is the only reason why I remember it. I think I've been calling it like a million other things other than the right thing in my videos. But yeah, so I finished Summer in the City. I gave it 3 stars. I was very annoyed with, oh, I just realized I didn't put anything down. I'm sorry. I was very annoyed with just the plot. I felt it was so unrealistic. Like, I know it's like a romance book, but I just don't think the type of guy that is in that story would be the type of guy he is in that story in real life, like at all. So it just really didn't, I couldn't, it was so unrealistic to me. And just the things he did for her, I didn't think were cute. I was like, ew. like, you're doing too much. So yeah, I'm not trying to spoil it, but I didn't like it. I'm just gonna mark this. And then I hung out with my parents. If you have any questions where any of my stickers are from, feel free to comment down below. But I pretty much pulled from SPC Doodles as per usual. I have a sheet in sparkly black when I was on her Scribble Squad last year that I like to pull from. And then I have other doodles that I like to pull from. And those doodles really just last like forever. And then the scripts that I'm pulling from are from the Kristan's Plans foil bundle. So yeah, Jake came home this day. And then on Tuesday, I worked more. So I'm gonna mark that here. And then we went to Coco's, which is one of my favorite like soda places. They have like dirty sodas. So we went to Coco's, and then I had a meeting, which I don't really need like a big thing for, but it is what it is. I'm gonna move this thing down a little. I feel like I have been using a lot of extenders, and it's gonna really bulk up my planner, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. So I worked this day. We went to our favorite little drink store, and then I had a meeting. And then moving on, I cleaned because my cousin was coming over. She was in town. She's actually moving. She was living in Wisconsin, but she was like pretty remote. Like traveling. She wasn't remote. She was traveling everywhere for work, so she never was like in Wisconsin pretty much. But now she's moving to Washington and hopefully trying to get a remote job. But yeah, she's moving to Washington because her boyfriend got a job out there. So I hung out with her because she always says, oh, I'm not coming home till Christmas. And then she last minute decides to book Thanksgiving. So I feel like she is going to come home for Thanksgiving just because like her other option is just to be by herself and her boyfriend, which is like fine. But I know she particularly like loves the family time. So I feel like she will be back, but she always says that. Like, oh, I won't see you till Christmas. And I'm like, okay. But then she comes home for Thanksgiving. But yeah, so we hung out, and then Jake and I just snuggled that night. On Wednesday, I worked again. And then I napped. LOL. Sorry, that's funny to me. Because I be napping. This is like what my tattoo is of too. How freaking perfect that I use this kit. Literally obsessed with that, and also obsessed with this particular color, the like nice little raspberry. And then we took Ollie on a walk. Move this down a little. Okay, so I worked. Nap. I usually nap between things at work because I have a massive gap in my day. I work like early in the morning and then in the afternoon, evening, and in the middle of the day I have a gap. It kind of sucks, but I just chill. Also, I'm remote, so I really can't complain too much. Then Jake and I went on a little date night this night. We went out to Din Din, and then we got ice cream next door. I think we went there the week before, but it's this really good soft serve place we found, and they have pup cups and they're super dog friendly. They even let Ollie in the store, but we didn't go in this day because I forgot, because I keep track of this, not Jake. Obviously, I'm the one who works in the school system and stuff. I forgot that it was the last day of school in our county this day, so everyone was getting ice cream, which, being around a bunch of kids right now, not the most fun thing for me. So we got ice cream after, and then we played Wingspan Asia, which we pretty much played every day. I beat Jake most of the days. He does win sometimes. I'll give him that, but we have a nice little daily competition going on, or we did. So yeah, that's really fun, and it's 2-player, and it's a really good time. Highly recommend checking it out. Okay, then on Thursday, I slept in. I didn't work this morning, so I slept in. So I will mark that with this. Sorry, I was thinking. So I slept in, and then I walked Oliver, took him on a walk, and then I worked in the afternoon and evening using all these labels, which they're just really fun and perfect for work. So I slept in, took Ollie on a nice long walk with my husband. That's a custom from Whimsy Plans. I realize I've been terrible about saying where things are from. I apologize. I feel like I have all the stories this week. So yeah, I worked, and then this day I journaled, so I'll mark that. And then I planned, and then I watched Love Island. I think it might have premiered earlier this week, ? I don't know. Y'all may know in the comments down below, but I am now caught up in real time. I literally just caught up in real time. Like when I'm filming this. And I think there's an episode probably releasing tonight that I'll have to watch. But it's been a lot. So yeah, I journaled. I meant to switch those, but it's fine. Plan, because this looks more like my journal, but that's okay. And then watched Love Island. Let me know who your favorite is on Love Island. My favorite guy is probably, and girl, honestly, couple are probably Nick and Sierra. But I love Nick and his hippos comment. If you know, you know. He said he was addicted to hippos and that they're the superior apex creature, not lions. And it was a great comment. I was so here for it. On Friday, I had a meeting, so I'll mark that. And then I took a nap. Ugh, sleepy girl. Sleepy girl. Here, wait. I'm going to mark. I worked, right? Yeah, I worked. Okay. Duh, I worked. I worked like 6 days this week. 1, 2. which I totally work when I want to, so it is what it is, but it's just funny because for a while I was just not on the work grind. I will admit it. I was not. I was checked out. I had imposter syndrome. My job is really hard and it kind of sucks, but I'm just doing it for the time being. I napped again because I'm a tired girl. And then I worked again because I'm a working girl. Okay. Then this was Friday the 13th, so we went and got our flash tattoos this day, which was exciting. What do I want to put that in? Maybe I'll put that in here. Flash tattoo day. Hey. And then we took Ollie to the dog park after because he was all antsy and whatnot after. So we'll take him, or sorry, I'll use this for marking, taking him to the dog park. And then I filmed, or I edited and uploaded, same thing, but I write the specifics down over here, you know. But yeah, we got our flash tattoos. By the way, I'm sorry I'm missing a nail. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Yeah, I kind of just slid right off, which never has really happened. So that just led us to here. So yeah, I took Ollie to the park and then edited. And like I said, Jake, my husband, got a flash tattoo too. And it was just a fun little date night. We also didn't have to wait very long. There was only 3 people in front of us. And the wait was not bad. So that was also really nice because those things can get really crowded, but luckily his studio and stuff was nice and small, and him and the person who posted it don't have that many followers on Instagram. So word of mouth was small and we all kept it that way. Shout out to all those people. Okay. Then I did laundry this day. I did laundry like all freaking weekend. We ran errands because we lost our like soap and good lotion you need for tattoo healing after. So we went out to CVS to get that. And then we played another game of Wingspan Asia, which I particularly got the Wingspan Asia one because Asia, duh. But also it's a duet mode. I don't know if the other ones are. I'm not the right place to ask that. I would ask Hannah and Andrea from the BG Girlies. But yeah, I just really liked Wingspan Asia. It's pretty simple. I even taught my mom it. Where did oh, it's right here. I was like, I just lost my script. Don't you hate when a sticker falls and you can't find it? It's even the worst when you like literally can't find it and then you find it like weeks later on another spread. But yeah, Wingspan Asia has been super fun. We've been obsessed with it. And we really like it because like each game can be so different. I feel like a lot of games that's not the case, but in Wingspan Asia each game is just very different because there's so many different cards you can play. There's lots of variety, so love that. On Saturday I had a little lazy day. I hung out with Jake and Ollie, and then we did go shopping. I think we went to Home Goods and Sierra, which is like related to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, but it's like outdoorsy. So yeah, I took Ollie the week before this there, and he really wanted to go back this day. He literally pulled towards it. Why does this look so crooked? Like, I need my shit straight. I'm sorry. So yeah, did that. So I had a lazy day. Hung out with Jake and Oliver. That's a custom from Whimsy Plans. And then we did go shopping, like I said, together. I mainly wanted to get a Father's Day card for my father-in-law. So we got that. I had gotten one for my dad previously. And then I did do laundry this day. This pattern is so cute. I cleaned, which I guess I can put in here. And then Jake and I played Wingspan Asia again. Are you surprised at this point? This is going to have to go in a solid. And then I'll do a pattern at the end. We binge watch Challenge. I don't know if they just now put the challenge, like the regular challenge on Paramount Plus, but I swear to God, it was not always there. So we binge watched all of season 40, which was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. We have now finished it, but yeah, I really like the challenge. But yeah, we also played Wingspan Asia, like I said, which was the theme of this week. And watched the challenge. Perfect. Okay, on to Sunday, my last extender day. I wanted to use 2 extenders because Darcy did this art, and like her art and fashion people are incredible. I forgot to shout out Darcy. Darcy did do this art. I love Darcy. She did my profile picture recently on Instagram. If y'all saw that, just love her so much. She's incredible. On Sunday, it was the Father's Day, so I'm going to mark that. We went to a Thai festival with my father-in-law in the morning / early afternoon, and we just hung out with him. And then I came home and did laundry again. Doing so much laundry. I basically put off laundry, and so then I had to do like literally 3 loads. And it takes me like a day to do a load because it's just, I don't know. I couldn't tell you guys, but it just does. Then my parents came over. We walked Mochi and Ollie. My mom and I walked them together, which was really fun. She loves my neighborhood and like seeing all the little gardens because my neighborhood is like different. It's like smaller. It's like townhouse community. So people, I don't know, people just like tend to do a better job or care a little bit more about their gardens, but who really knows? I hung out with my dad. And then we went to a family dinner to this new Thai place, which was so freaking good. Like I said, I got it tonight. Oh my God, I didn't put anything in. Am I good? Why do I keep doing that? Okay, Father's Day. Thai festival. This is a Raya sticker from SPC. I had asked for those, and she did deliver on that. And then, yeah, hung out with my father-in-law. And then I did laundry, which I don't know where my icon for laundry is, but I'll pull one. And then we walked Mochi and Ollie. This is a custom of them from Alicia Crafts, a custom script from Carly Plans. Hung out with my dad. Another, oh no, I messed that up. Oh well. I'm not fixing it because I just can't be bothered. But that sucks. That's a Plan of Hannah script. I do have a code at Hannah Shop. You can use Laura15 to save 15% off or mention my name in the notes. And you'll get my current freebie, which will be changing in July. I don't know when this video is going up. I think it's around that time. So definitely check that out. And then I did some work this night, work from home. Because I had to do some things before the next day. I had a bunch of summer sessions starting and I needed to put like new goals and stuff in. And then Jake and I had our daily, at this point, Wingspan game. And then we watched the challenge. So I'm just going to put those in, and that will be that for my spread. I feel like I have so many scribblers on this particular day. But yeah, that is that. I also was watching a lot of Love Island, but maybe I caught up on that the next week. I don't know. I don't really know. It's like the end of that, the next week after this week in real life, and I just am like confused right now. So that is that for this day by day. Alrighty guys, so that is that for this week in full. Sorry if I was a little all over the place. I have been at my parents' house the weekend after this because we went to Kendrick Lamar and the stadiums in Maryland and we're in Virginia and yada yada yada, and our AC was off and I feel like it didn't turn back on and I'm like overheating now. But anyways, that is the spread in full. I forgot to say the name of this kit. It is obviously SPC. It's Tattoo Studio and it is Darcy art. So I will show you guys this. I really loved this art. I think it goes really well with this foil bundle from Kristan's Plan. I don't know if that was like intentional or not, but like the flash tattoo kind of vibe of it, especially like in these patterns. Here's a better sheet of the patterns. These patterns here and then like the twinkle here, because I have the twinkle tattoo, are just like perfection to me. So yeah, I'm really loving this. I did obviously color block and my extenders are on Saturday or Friday and Sunday. I feel like I yapped so much in the beginning. But that was my Father's Day week. Like I said, didn't do any pickleball and I was planning on doing the pickleball kit, but I got a flash tattoo. So I wanted to use this kit to commemorate that. Budget is tight, so I wanted to use this kit when I could, and it just gives me such flash tat vibes. Also, I feel like it's so different from this Pride spread, which we just love the random change up, and I just really like it. I'm vibing with it. I don't know if I've really done like black only spreads I have before, but like this particular year I really don't think I have. So we kind of needed this. We kind of needed this in the planner, and I just feel like it looks really cute. And I can use the pickleball kit literally whenever because I be pickleballing all the time and my dad be pickleballing all the time, so I have no stress about that. But getting a tattoo, I don't know when I'm gonna do that again, so I really just wanted to use this, and I love how it turned out. I have no regrets. I also polled on Instagram. You can follow me, Laura Marie Plans, over there. But thank you if you participated in the polls. Mostly everyone chose the tattoo kit, if not on my first poll, on my last poll for sure. So thank you if you participated and influenced my decision, because obviously you were a great influence. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Let me know what other video ideas you guys have for the future. I'm feeling kind of like, I don't know, about YouTube and stuff right now. So I'm trying to put out like Plan With Me's and more hauls. But obviously I can't do those a lot. So let me know if you guys are vibing with 3 videos a week, random videos, or you would just like me to keep it sweet and simple. I don't know. Let me know. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I